Processing Moms, I'm going to teach you a few tips and tricks today. I'm Sarah from Floral, and we ship bulk flowers all across Canada and the US. They're all florist grade, so if you buy Moms, they're going to come looking like this. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the plastic. Moms always have a ton of leaves, and it's very important that no leaves end up in water because they end up making the water all murky, and then the flowers start to perish early. So I'm going to take a stem here, and I'm going to remove all the leaves from the bottom here. You can just use your hand and just pull it like that, or you can pick off the individual leaves, or you could use your pruners. These ones here are spray Moms, and spray Moms always have the middle piece right here, which has no bloom. At the farms, they actually pinch off that top bloom, and so that way the flowers concentrate on growing the spray rather than growing the top bloom. So we're gonna cut off that empty bloom and then just look to see if there's any stems that are broken or any flowers that are broken like this one here, and then we'll just cut them off. I like to keep them to the side because sometimes those are good for using in boutonnieres. There are so many leaves, so we're just gonna pull them off all along the side. Another reason to remove the leaves is that as soon as a flower is cut, it begins to die, which is kind of sad if you think about it. And so you want your flowers to be concentrating on putting as much energy into keeping the bloom alive and not wasting energy on the leaves. Here's an example one here where there's just no blooms at all. So take our pruners and give them a little cut. The next tip I'm going to tell you is to make sure that you always cut your flowers with pruners, not scissors. So the reason is because pruners are nice and sharp, and so they give a nice clean cut to your flowers versus scissors aren't as sharp and they can actually crush the stem a little bit, and then your flowers can't drink water as well. After we've removed all the leaves, we'll take our pruners and cut off about 1 inch at an angle and then put them into a bucket of water. So choosing what bucket to use is also important. So this bucket here, you can see that the bucket is supporting the stems versus if I chose a bucket like this, you can see that the stem has a really intense lean. And so that's putting a lot of pressure on the stem and it can weaken it over time. So we need to choose something that is the right height. We also need to make sure that the flowers have enough space to breathe. So I would put in a bucket like this, say 15 stems of flowers, maybe 20, but do not cram them all in together. Flowers do not like being smushed. Another tip, your flowers need clean water to drink. Of course, right? You wouldn't want to drink gross water, so don't make your flowers either. So every day or two, refresh the water, and that will keep your flowers perky and hydrated. And then along the same vein, your flowers, even if the water is clean, if the vessel is dirty, then they're gonna just get dirty water anyway. So make sure your buckets are clean. So you might need to use bleach or soap or whatever you need to do, but just make sure that they're not in a dirty container. In terms of when to get your flowers, so Moms open up really beautifully. So these are just from yesterday. So if a wedding was on Saturday, I would get the flowers on a Wednesday. And so that way they have time to open up a little bit more. So you can see these guys are still a little bit closed. So by giving 3 days ahead of time, that gives enough time for the blooms to really open up big. These spray Moms are one of my favorite blooms to pick if you're trying to do a budget wedding as well, because this one stem has so many flowers. So if you were using it on an arch, for example, it covers a ton of space compared to, say, using like Lysianthus or mini carnation, which don't cover as much space. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. If you're using these in a bouquet, maybe you don't want such a big, intense explosion of Moms, so you can always cut some of them off and then use those in bud vases or elsewhere in your arrangements. So I hope you guys liked learning about how to process Moms. If you like content like this, like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.